EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game?
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Byron Murphy, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. Room here to run. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Trubisky. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Someone west. Check. Motion.
On third down, a run with Cohen. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
64. 18.
4th down. Here's Trubisky. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game.
58 to the mic. Okay, double up. Check. Crunch. Switch. Orbit.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
Get in the weight room. Right over there.
Murray now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Let's 57's Mike. No chance. No. 57.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2.
57. Mike, 57. Army. Go. 57's Mike. Mike, 57. Get that quarterback. And all come. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Echo.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
At their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
Simple.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check three. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
After the turnover, here's Murray. They'll roll him out right. Looking sideline, incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
You kill it, motion me out. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Zoom. 57. Mike, 57. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Squeeze. Shift.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. I'm coming. Look small.
Murray with a 3rd and long. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bears will take over at their own 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
With no score.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First down, a run with Cohen. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky. The throw taken in by Sims. Touchdown, Chicago! Steven Sims, 58 yards, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Murray now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Murray going to throw. Buying time to his... Murray fighting. Lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
What we got? What we got? What we got? 57's Mike. Mike 57. Stay with your man. Hey, check Mike 57.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Going up top. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. And Isabella, 61 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This is Cohen. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Check 13. Check 13.
They run. This is Cohen. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
37-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
Trubisky will throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line.
Lights 57. 57's mine. Check, 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 check. Watch out. Watch the shit.
Just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Go, go. I got you, son. I got you, son. Mike, 57.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Hey, check, Mike.
Throwing on 2nd down. Murray. And a quick throw here. That's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
57, 57's mine. Here we go, G. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Henry.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And it's complete. Henry. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Give me that ball.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
57's Mike. Mike 57. What? Go. Hey, check.
1st down, Murray. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Fresno. Check 37.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short, and we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
An 18-yard attempt.
Badgley's kick is good. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Murray now. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Will Fuller, 75 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hold now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Throwing here, Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a third and long. Now Trubisky. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Yards on the return that time, and the Cards will take over first and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
57, Mike, 57. That's it. I'm about to take you to school. 57's Mike. Mike 57. I'm coming.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun on third down, Murray. Able to find Isabella. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 41 yards.
57's a Mike. 57's a Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 57. Mike, 57.
On first and 10, Murray. Being chased out left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
58's Mike. You go night-night. Don't go night-night. Hey, check 24. Watch 20. Switch. Hey, 58 is a Mike. Go 58.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
On third down, Murray. He finds his target, Fuller. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout. Murray now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Get it all.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make it second down.
And 7 at the 10-yard line.
Check. Joker. Rush in.
Here's Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Check 31. Check 31. 61. Match box. Right. Ball trot. Nice 57. 57's Mike. Who that? Check 3. Check 3. Shit. Check 52. Shit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
57's the Mike. Watch this.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
Again, it's Cohen. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Now Trubisky to throw. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
First down, Bears.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 78 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Bears, 14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Throwing on first down, Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
57. Check, 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 check.
One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Watch 57. Know your job. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Here we go. Orbit. 57. Look at that. 57. Hey. Let him know.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. That sack by Khalil Mack. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Hey, man. Watch the boot.
To throw on 3rd down. Murray escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. On the return is Cohen. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
14 yards in a Chicago first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's the way. Banjo.
Trubisky to throw again. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards in a Chicago first down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Cohen. And an alley to run. Dropped at the 35. Able to display his agility, but not much room to operate. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 11. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He wants it all for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They were trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time and the instincts back deep to force the incompletion? We might need to mark this one down. We may look back and say, that was a game-saving play.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Forward down. Mike 50. Mike 50. Check.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
Chicago.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears have retaken the lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Wide, get wide. Hey, let go. Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. He completes it to Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead. They do tack on the extra point as well, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down. On the give, this is Cohen. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you've got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He's got Fuller. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Mike, 58, right there. Watch the
To throw is Murray. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, do you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure, and if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
58, the Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. We own them. Go, go. We own them. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Ball trot.
He's back to throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on 4th down.
Check Mike 57, Mike 57. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Ricky.
They're going for it. It's Murray. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may do it for this NFC title game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there, and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you